Alright, give me a few. Well, I guess I should say good morning, huh? Sorry, I'm getting my coffee in me. Let's see, minimize that. Alright, so I'm gonna just go over, I guess I still see people screwing it up, is morning routine. What are we looking for before we jump in a trade? What are we looking for on the charts? If we see any trades, we'll take them. If we have any questions, we'll take those too. Get the phone on vibrate. Brexit, UK's new EU commissioner will lead war on terror, cybercrime, blah blah blah. Alright. So, we'll start off with Forex and we'll move into binary. We'll do both, and then we'll go from there. Let me get a little more coffee. And hopefully the damn cat doesn't come messing with me. So it's August 2nd. First thing I do in the morning, well, we can always come over here. I have a news indicator running, you just can't. Do I? Oops. Oh, shit. I took it off during my template. Sorry. So I guess I don't have a news indicator running. Let's correct that, then. You want to have at least one news indicator running. So, how do we do it? If you need it, we have a few new people, that's why I'm going over this stuff, and then, like I said, we'll take any trades that pop up as we go. NewsCal. If you don't have this, let me know. Just type it in somewhere, and I'll link it, but we're going to add it, and it's NewsCal version 107. This is the one that talks. Oh, it's on my other screen. I'm like, where the hell is it? Pretty simple. The settings you want to worry about. Narrow table, I'm going to put that to true because I don't really want it to show. Table show clock, we'll do false. Table background, false. Display vertical lines. That's the important one. Display vertical lines needs to be true. And then we go down to the bottom. And here is the sound alarms true. So alarm 1 wave is news 5. Quit screwing up my mojo. News 5 dot wave. Alarm 1 5 minutes before. And this one's going to be news 10 dot wave. And if you don't have these guys, speak up somewhere so I can give you the folder, because you're going to need the sound files in order for it to work. Okay, so, and blah blah blah, everything else is good. Now, son of a bitch, it showed up there. Okay, so I'll fix that in a minute. But you see the lines going across here? Those are our news. So 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before, it's going to beep. And what do we have coming up today? Not really jack shit. If we scroll this way, it's not going to show me anyway. But you want to have that running because news will screw up your day, whether you're doing Forex or binary options, especially if you're doing tight pips. If you're doing larger trades, you can sometimes wiggle through news. Like Friday's NFP, I recommend having any trade shut down and gone even about an hour before that thing even comes in. So for now we'll get back out of that. Okay, so anyone need the news indicator, speak up. I will put it. And that's about it. The only thing you need to do, if you need it and I didn't cover it, is wherever your install is in your sounds file. You notice I have copied in news 5 and news 10. That's where the sounds come from for this one. Alright, so back to the shit show. So let's take a look at charts. Cable. First thing I'm looking at. I want to make sure the door is shut so the cat doesn't get out. He's been causing hell. First thing we're looking at is on this one, we got an upwards trend, but it's kind of weak, dip down. We had slow, medium, fast channel up, and that fell apart right here. But up here we had a potential for trades, but it's gone, so we're not going to focus on it too much. Next thing, we get over here, and if it would be good, the next thing we want to look at is candle size. Is it above 2? If it's not above 2, it's probably dawdling along. We can see down here, I'm going to load up a different template. Don't be freaked out by it, but it'll let you see down here candle time better, or the Renko time better. But we can see that it does have enough movement, but it's flat. And what is the problem here? The 50 is right in the middle of the damn channels. So we are in a no trade situation with cable. So I'm not touching cable right now. Now this is Euro. So Euro might have a possible setup. This is what we are looking for. We're missing the slow cloud. So we could get in on some risky trades here. What is any problems here? Previous day high low. It's coming down to it. How many pips to it? It's only 4.6 pips to it. So if we jumped into a trade there, we're risking it bouncing off it and going uppy uppy. Let's take a look at it over here. Over here it is starting to line up a little bit. We're the top of the hour, so the hourly candle is just now forming. We had a 15-minute break. We had a pullback. This candle here, we could have an entry here. I'm not going to enter right now because I haven't checked my settings on everything, and I don't know if everything's working. So the first thing I'd want to do is switch this to... You notice I'm doing an indent pips, so this is just because I'm doing the signals. And it's going to be high. I'll zoom in a little bit. Remember I said 4.6 pips below this is a... Right here, let's see. Oh, I know how I can do it. 4 point... Right about there, so let's do an alert, and then I can draw the line. I'll just do it, and then we can get rid of the alert. Cancel. Hey, you little pecker. Oh, well, I'll just leave it there. So that's about where we have a support, because that's previous day. Okay, so for me, not enough there. But this would have been a... This is, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this would have been a 6 on entry. Was this candle... Son of a bitch. This candle right here... Oh my god, I can't draw it. Now draw... So where we get the yellow cross, it would have been entry. And again, this is only a 6 because we have support right below it. Now, looking down here, candles are moving. Let's see, it took... This candle took less than a minute. This one took about 3 minutes. Took about 3 minutes, and we're already at 3 minutes on this one. Slightly higher than 3 minutes. I doubt you can see the shadow on these, but meh, sorry. Not much I can do there. Try something. That alert's bugging me. Actually, I'll leave the alert there. If it pops, we'll come back and look and see if price bounces off it, because that's the other reason I'm not jumping in this one, because right here we have a previous day. This right here is this right here, and I'm burping in your ear. Thanks. Okay, the other thing I did is I did do an indent here to give me a 1 pip above my thing, my channel. Yeah, I'm doing good today. Close only and profit falls. So I did indent here, 1. And that puts it 1 pip above my MA. You can do that if you want. It gives you a little bit of breathing room, but I'm still keeping it pretty tight. I'm actually, when I'm trading, I'm using about a 6 pip stop loss, maybe a little more. So let's say, for instance, I got in here. If we count back, here's 2, 4, 6 pip stop loss. So I'm trying to keep an extremely tight stop loss on these, because during the US session, most likely my trades are going to be 6 to 10 pips max, unless we pick up a nice run. The UJ ones are the ones I'm looking at with the breakout that I can plan on. And again, I'm sorry guys, yesterday I went to go eat. I took the straddle off, went to go eat, and came back and it had broken out. But those will be our easy pips every day. Oh, goddamn. Coffee's hot. Sorry, I was checking Skype. Okay, so let's move along. So what do we say about this one again? It was almost there. We didn't have the slow channel going. But what we see here is it was ranging and it's dropping down. It did break the channel about here, but then it stalled out and it dropped a little bit more. like I said, this is probably, I'd give it a 6 as for a trade, because we have a little bit of momentum, but if we zoom it out a little bit, we might have a drop down to this side, because we had a big move up, big move down. That's just speculation. It's not given that it's going to happen. It's just one possibility, but it is worth watching Euro today. GBP right now is a no-no. We're not watching it because, again, this is shit right here. It's braiding. Euro's worth watching. So let's move on to UJ. This is UJ. Let's zoom out a bit so we can get a look at the bigger picture. We had a huge move down earlier. That would have been probably London session, and we're flat now. Ran out of juice. So what do we check next? Since it ran out of juice, we have slow, medium, fast. It has a big upwards, but what is the issue with this? It's dipping in big time. So if I took a trade on this with a 6 pip stop loss, I'm going to get stopped out. Could I increase it? Yeah, but it's not a lot of momentum right now. It's just, let's zoom in on it. Not a lot of momentum. It's just kind of coasting along, moving upwards is what we're seeing. Give me 1 second. There is a huge, I don't know what, crawling on one of my blinds. I'm going to mute so you don't hear me scream if it gets in my hair. I'll be right back. Alright, I don't know what it is, but it disappeared, so I got an electric fly swatter I'm keeping by me. It's big, whatever the hell it was. Freaking bugs right now are horrible because of the heat and the humidity. Okay, so where were we? UJ. Let's take a look. We had a big move down. Let's see, period separators. Zoom out a little more. There's the breakout I missed yesterday. You're welcome. Sorry about that. That was my dinner time right about there. Okay, so back to this. Looking in at the other ones, you can kind of see now this isn't that big of a momentum. It is looking okay, but the problem is look how it's dipping through momentum. So that's a no. We want to be leery of it. We might have a possibility though. Okay, we come over here. Now here's if it looked good, our next step is to come here and look at candle sizes. Look at candle sizes on UJ. They're all below 2. So this is if it was good, it's a sit and wait for the candle sizes to get a little bigger. You can jump in on these trades, but again, it's going to be a little bit riskier because, for one, down here, actually candle size is moving kind of nice, but look at what we're doing. In and out, just like we saw here, it's in and out. It's in and out here. Even with the 50 MA, look, it's riding right through it. So it's not as bad as... It's not as bad as this, but it does look pretty bad. We don't want to be trading when it's braiding it. It's a weak momentum up. See how it's bouncing off the 50? We want the 50 and this to start spreading apart a little more before we jump into it. So UJ right now is a no-no. So Euro is the only one we have to watch. Let's check AJ. AJ, same thing. We got a weak trend, but... extremely weak trend up, but it looks better as in it's not getting to the channel. If I wanted to make it look like a bigger trend, I could stretch it out, but again. So let's take a look, zoom it out. Again, we had that big move down. God, that was ugly. Are those wicks? Look at the wicks on this shit. That's pretty crazy. Goddamn bugs back. Okay, so we do have this one has a better upwards trend on it. It's not the... I'd give this one a 7 or 8 for trading, but let's take a look at it over on the Renko side. Candle size, a little bit small. We're borderline, actually 1.4. So what that means is to get 6 to 8 pips, it's going to have to form quite a few candles. If we look, we would have been okay. This would have got stopped out if we jumped in, but we would have gotten our pips jumping in here. Nope, 50. So 2, let's see, broke here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We had a possibility of 10 there. I don't really want to go by the possibilities, but now we're stalling out. Just like it's doing here, we're stalling out here. But Euro and AJ are two pairs to watch. What's the problem with Euro? Let's go back to it, review, and then we'll take a look at Forex or binary real quick. Euro's pulling back up, so we might be getting a reversal. Who knows? We're just going to sit and watch it. It's one of the ones we're going to watch because it had a trend. But what are we waiting for on both of them? One is for something to actually shape up, and two, for these candle sizes to get bigger. So we have two issues with them. Both of them need candle sizes. That flying thing is making me nervous. I'm like half watching my screen, half watching my window because it's going in and out of my mini blinds. And I don't know what it is. Candle sizes. And for this one, consolidation. So we're looking for it to break upwards. You can see what it's hitting. Here's the daily open. So it's stalling out on the daily open. So what could I do? Let's go ahead and right click, go to trading, and let's set an alert. Let's go to the alert. Come on, you little bastard. Action. We'll make it a notification. Timeout after 10 seconds. Max iterations. Oh, no. We'll just go with sound then. There we go. And let's make it... We got a bunch of sounds in here. Let's go with analyze by. Now if we test... So now it's going to say analyze by, and I'll know that it's for AJ because it broke above the daily open. I do recommend you can do that, get different little wave files and put them in there so that you can throw them on different charts with the alerts, because the standard alert is just the dinging noise. Okay, so that covers for this. That is basically it for the morning. We now have our charts picked, Euro and AJ to watch. Cable is a hot steaming mess right at the moment, still braiding. Euro's popping up, so it might be out of the list, but we'll see. Either way, we still need to wait on the candle sizes. The candle sizes are tiny, so even though this move looks big, it's actually only 5 pips up, even though that looks like it might be a big move. But it's only 5 pips up, so that's why we're going to keep watching it. And got a mess up going on. Any candle. I guess we don't. Alright. So, see what I said? This was a weak one, and it didn't have long to drop. If I would have jumped in, it would have reversed, and there's our stop loss. We would have been already looking at a shit trade, probably. We will see, though. But again, like I said, candle sizes are too small, so it could take it 15 minutes to get up to here. Look at the wick on UJ. That is a yucko. How big is that? So right now we got... As we're watching this, do you see this? How it's moving? This is kind of a sign to, I would say, something's going on. We don't have any news releases right now. It's 6:20, and all of a sudden it's spiking. I don't trade this odd movement shit. And if somebody just... Motherfuckers flying around me. Sorry. There it is. I'm gonna try one more time to kill this bastard. And we have death of whatever the hell it was. It was an ugly little bastard, whatever it was. I caught him in the air with the electric fly swatter because I missed him with the normal one. You're on UJ and it didn't jump at all? Right here. Let's take a look at Kitty, be good. I got him a feather boa. He loves it. Not to wear it, to eat it. Which probably isn't too good for him, but... Oh shit, I'm on my headset. My good headset quit charging. I'm kind of upset, but it was like 2.5 years old. But for as expensive it was, I kind of expected more. It's now a project to take apart. Alright, so I'm loading up on the other side. Let's take a look real quick. UJ. On Pepper Tree, I got the move too. Here it is. This was 10 pip candle. And I got it on both of them. I got a 9.5 pip candle. 9.4, 9.5, about that. And then on top of that, another, so it is about a 15 pip jump up. I don't know, it's a good thing maybe, if the markets wake up, because yesterday, did any of y'all trade, like, did you see Euro yesterday? It was flat. I mean, it was just complete. I fell asleep at my computer yesterday, I was so bored. Ugh. Okay, so like we talked about yesterday, I'm going to briefly go over for the binary. This thing's right in the middle of the cog. We just had a big movement, but this is UJ riding in the middle of the cog. We shouldn't be trading that crap. We're going to get false positives out of value charts when we have such a tiny range. So let's move on from there. AJ. AJ's flat in the middle of the cog, moves down, moves up. Again, what did we talk about yesterday? And this applies to our 1 minute scalping everything. We're lacking structure here. Why am I saying we don't have shit to trade? Well, we're in summer trading and August just kicked in, so we're now in some hardcore summer trading. That's why I'm going to be relying heavily on Asia to pick up trades, and that's why I was kind of pissed off I missed that breakout yesterday, because Asia might be our only salvation. It's not going to be bad, because, I mean, between the two, let's say I get 10 pips, I'm going to be able to pick up 20 pips a day, which is 80 pips a week, which is 4 times 8, 320 pips a month, as long as I don't miss the damn breakouts. But we can see here, flat as hell with no structure. This makes it difficult to trade binary. It makes it difficult to trade Forex, because I'm looking at the 1 minute that moves inside these. This is AUDJPY. Let's take a look at over here. Yeah, I can see a little bit of movement, but what we're really seeing is... So here's AJ. Here's AJ. How the hell can I trade that? It's impossible. How the hell can you trade that? There's no freaking way. Including we have a 1 pip spread on this, and what's our candle sizes? 2 pips, so half that candle's gone if you're trading bins. Alright, GBP USD, like I said, it is... Here's the 5 minute look at it. Let's take a look at a 1. 1 minute. Steaming pile on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute. Boop, boop, boo. Tiny candles, guys. Tiny candles. We want to stay away. Spread's a little bit better here. I get like 0.8, but still. No structure in this. It's finding a pattern. It's finding a 1, 2, 3 pattern, but with all these dojis, would you really trust this at all? I mean, that's just stupid to jump into these. Value chart isn't popping, riding the middle, and no structure. We had some up until this point, and then it's gone flat. No structure. Stay out of it for a little bit. Let it run. See what it does. Euro. Psh, let's get to Euro over here so we can take a look. Alright, so let's go back. Euro, I wouldn't say structure, but at least it's moving up and down a little bit. Like I said, this is the one that we might watch. On the 5 minute, it's pretty flat. What's it look like over on the 1 minute? Dropped and then came up. So we can see a potential for a range forming. And a range forming. As in overbought, oversold, the only overbought, oversold we had was here, and it dropped. It did have 1, 2, 3 levels, so you did have a potential trade here, which was right there. And it would have been an alert. But honestly, it would have been hard for me to say I was going to take that one, because after all these dojis and then this move up, I probably would have been like, I'm passing. I don't know what's going on with the market, because this, if I couldn't see this, To be just I mean, just to be honest, if I saw this in this form, I would have been like, I'm staying out. Because this is shit, all these dojis, and then all of a sudden I get 3 nice candles. Why would I want to jump in? So maybe some people could have caught that one, but for me, I probably would have passed. Again, this isn't your fault, my fault, anyone's fault. This is summer trading. We just have to wait for the good markets. If there are none there, this is why I'm also focusing on pre-trade prep or pre-trade or looking at the charts for 2 days now. It's been so far crap. Sit and wait. Yesterday I sat and wait to the point where I fell asleep. I went right up to 11 and then ate lunch, came back and watched a little bit, but it was flat all day. And what do I mean by that? Let's look at here's the daily. This is Euro daily. I'm gonna let's see, template. I think I have a blank one. Template blank blank blank. Okay, so this is the Euro daily chart. Let's remove period separators. Sorry, I just want to show you something really so you can see how it was good and then yesterday was shit. Here's yesterday. That's the entire movement for yesterday. It was 30 pips up and down for an entire freaking day. We've already almost doubled it. We're at 49.2 pips for today's movement. But there was yesterday's movement in one candle. So can you see how shitty it is, and kind of need to be aware that what's going on with the summer markets, and you need to do your, I guess, due diligence in the morning and check the charts. If you really think you can make money off a 30 pip candle, I would love to see it. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I mean, I'd have to actually love to see it. Alright, so for now it's the down and dirty. I'll take a break and I'll probably go live again. I just wanted to be clear with everyone about checking your charts in the morning, because we are in August. September 5th will be the end of summer. Labor Day is the official end of summer, and things will start shaping up. But until then, guys, please check your charts in the morning. If you see shit like this, be aware of it and stay out of it. Wait for good market conditions. Some of your trading that I've seen, I mean, some of you guys are doing pretty good, especially on the Forex side. I'm really impressed with some of you. Don't hand your money back on these shitty market conditions. Like, was it 2 weeks ago? I was kind of struck. I mean, honestly, it was the first week we were doing the demo of the trading, and I felt a little pressure to try and trade it, but I'm not going to do that. I have an alternative, which is to take those Asia breakouts. If we see shit like this, there's no reason of me risking my money or your money. So I know it can get aggravating, especially when I'm the one saying I need to trade because I have other people counting on it. But if the possibility to trade is not there, it's me throwing your money in the garbage if I do trade it. So hopefully you understand that, why even though we have something that looks like this, that looks pretty good, the actual pips there, because this looks like a big jump. That's only a 4 pip jump from here to here. And what's telling me that there's a stay out again? It's these candle sizes. So, to sum it up, guys, check your charts in the morning. You can use a 1 minute, 5 minute combination, whatever you want to do. Check your charts in the morning and be aware of the market conditions. If it helps you, I highly recommend go to the daily just so you can get a perspective on what happened yesterday. Look, this is USD JPY yesterday. See this tiny little candle here? That was the movement yesterday. And here's today's, including the spike that I missed. I know. We have 136 pips already out of today's candle. So how... I mean, just imagine here. This is a 136 pip candle. Does it look like it? No. But that is. So it helps you to stay in perspective. Here's cable. Cable... Yesterday I missed all this movement was in London, and then it was flat. 116 pips. And Euro we already went over. UJ we went over. I'm sorry, that's AJ. Here's cable. God, I'm lost. Cable has been, you can see, pretty flat. Okay, let me go to template and blank. So these are daily candles. What can we see out of cable? How many trading opportunities do you think we had in there? So if you switch to the daily chart, it might give you a little bit of perspective if you're feeling down or you're feeling like, Jesus Christ, am I doing something wrong? I'm not getting any trades. Switch over to those damn daily candles and check them out. Because they will help you out and see, well, fuck, there was nothing to trade. I mean, look at this and this. This would have been shit. So this is, let's see, Sunday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. This is Monday of last week, Tuesday of last week, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, I'm sorry. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is the first day of the new month, Monday. So use the daily candles if you're getting aggravated or frustrated. That's the only thing that helps me a little bit, is going to look at that daily candle and saying, you know what, I wasn't wrong. There was just no movement. It might help you, because August last year, I freaking lost it. If anyone was in the group, I started bitch festing on my binary options. I fucking went ape shit on that, because I was just like, fuck this. And I mean, I still lose it too, so don't feel bad if you do. But use the daily candles. That might help you out to get a little perspective on the market. Other than that, we got any questions, guys? I'm going to take a break, and then I'll probably head up live again. If the markets are super flat, I just don't see the point, really, but we'll do things like this every morning. If we have a request, we can do it. It'll give us something to do other than stare at flat-ass markets. Remember, if you're in the signals group, please keep it on for Asia, because if we get another flat day, Asia's going to be our pips. And if there's no questions, I'm going to take a break, go make another glass of coffee, because I think I can get a little hyper. A little more hyper. Ow. Tell you what, I'll play an advertisement. I want to know if it plays, because I keep doing it. Let me know if it plays an advertisement. When I come back, if there's no questions, I'll be done. But I'm going to go grab a cup of water. When we come back, if there's no questions, I'll wrap everything up. Real quick, I'm not going to end yet. I just now found my cup. I forgot to mention, due to August being flat, I will be doing 1% trades on the news, but I'm only picking the news that I know doesn't have a big whiplash. It'll have a super tight stop loss on it, and that's going to help pick up pips too. We're still going to get some trending days. Like, I bet we get 3 days this week that are trending. Hopefully we get 3. Most likely we're going to get 2 at least, but right now it's just flat as shit. When U.S. session opens, hopefully we'll get a trend going. If not, like I said, we have Asia, and I will also trade news. Um, I'll explain a little bit more on news later on how I do that. I am very picky on the news I do trade because I watch for whiplashes. Even with a super tight stop loss, like we will go into news with less than a 6 pip stop loss, just so you know. So I'm not insane. We do go into news with less than a 6 pip stop loss, typically 6 to 8. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to get my water. If there's no other questions, I will end, and we'll see if we broadcast later if the markets pick up. Okay, so let's see. No questions here, no questions Skype. So that pretty much sums it up, guys. So remember, it's summer. Try not to get aggravated. Eventually it's going to come in. You're going to get aggravated. I do too. So don't worry about it. If you do, use your daily candles. Check on previous day. See if you should have been upset or not. Oh, fuck. Hiccups. Like I said, tonight I'm going to record my straddle, but I'm not going to stream it. I'm going to record it so that I can use the pause button. I think that'd be the best way, so that we can just kind of like time lapse through it of how I do a straddle. Other than that, that's it for now. Hopefully markets don't stay flat. As 8:30 or U.S. Open kicks in, we're just now 40 minutes into U.S. pre-trading. And let's check volumes. Volumes are going up a little bit, but not too much. So let's hope. AJ is shaping up, so... Shit. AJ did shape up. That was an entry. Oh well. Okay, so let's look at this one just before we go. This was a possible entry. What are we looking at that might be a problem for this trade? It would be a short, small scalp. Why? If we look here, we had everything we needed. We look over here, it broke. This should have been our entry candle. M15 might not have held, so we would be entering here. We're looking at 2-4 pips. And an exit somewhere about here at the M30, because the M30 probably is going to hold a little bit. The other thing we'd be looking at is we're approaching the end of the hour. I try not to be in a trade at the end of the hour, bottom of the hour, top of the hour. So I did miss that one while I was off screwing around, but oh well, we'll grab one. Again, this would only have been 6 pips, if that, because here's 2, here's 4. We'd be waiting on our 6 pip to close it. And if we want to see why only 6 is because we just came out of this consolidation. We had a heavy trend upwards, but this is our first move. And I'll zoom in on it real quick, so you can see. What would our stop loss on this one be? Let's check. Oh, it's too late now. It's already moved up. But you can watch AJ. If it moves up 2 more, this would have been the close. Sorry I missed that one, guys. And if it hit about at 5 minutes on this candle, I'd probably close it, because it means it's slowing down or speeding up, and we'll see. But anyway, no other questions. That does it for today. If the markets pick up, I will jump. Like if we get into a trend, I'll jump back on, and I'll let everyone know. I'll post the link again if I get back on. But no questions. Like I said, guys, quick review it. Do your morning checks. Use your dailies. See what the movement was yesterday. See if you had a bad day. See how the M15 worked? Just bumped. So most likely at this point I would be looking to close this trade. And so this would be maybe 4 or 5 pips only. We'd be looking for it to push through right here. And if it didn't push through, then we're done. Alright, so back to what I was saying. I keep jumping back and forth. Sorry. Kitty, what are you doing? Check your dailies. Summer trading. Try not to get aggravated. And if you do, walk away. I lost it, like I said, last year, so try not to lose it, because it cost me some money. But y'all enjoy. I'll be watching the charts. If I see anything, I'll post it up. Thanks a lot, and y'all have a great day.